Okay, hello everyone. Today we'll be continuing the CSAT series that I'm making of the PYQs, which I'm making via I'm going theme wise by doing all the previous year question and then 2023's question. So now I'll be doing remainder and unit digits PYQs. Okay, let's start. So in 2022, there was this question: what is the remainder of so and so, right? So one thing is, if zero is given, you see zero here. If zero is given, then first thing that you need to do is check if it can be divided completely, because it's a huge number, then it'll have 5 and 2 in it. And if this had 10 in it, then it would have, like, if it was 100 or 10 or something like that, then it would have been easily cancelled. But unfortunately in this it's not there. So here we have to, like, go ahead with something else. But always remember, when you're solving these kind of questions, remember to, like, see that it has if this is completely divisible. Completely divisibility is it's good. Anyways, but since this doesn't have, we'll move on. So I'll tell you what I did. Initially I checked for that, but then for the 10, but it wasn't there, so I went ahead with 1 second. Okay, so now what I did was, I then tried to see if this 1261 can be broken down into its other compartments. All right, so then I started the divisibility check. So it's not divisible by 3, 4, 5 तो नहीं होता, 6, 7 नहीं, 8 no, then 9 no, 10 obviously no. Then I tried for 11. Again 11, it doesn't work. No, I actually did till only 9, and I think I did till 11, and 11 didn't work. So I said, okay, maybe it's something else. So I just recalled that remainder formula, but then of solving, which is like basically something like this. Show it to you. Yeah, it's this thing. So if you want to find the remainder of this particular this one, then this is the formula. So if you find the remainders of individual ones and multiply them, if the remainder is less than x, then you can take that remainder as the final answer. Alright, but then again it didn't work here because they are huge numbers and it's impractical to solve all of them. And in CSAT you need to remember that just solving the question doesn't matter. You have to solve it in a way that you can solve other questions as well, because that's not the only question that you're solving. You have to solve another 80 questions, another 79 questions. Anyways, then I went back to trying to see if it's divisible by 12, then by it is, which is not the case. And then I went to 13, and 13 it was. And so the one thing that I learned from here is, if you're trying to do these kind of things, then try to do it at least till 16 or 17, because see, these are super easy. And if you know the table, like I knew 11, 12's table, although I did solve it here so that I'm sure about it, because I made a mistake. But try to solve it till 18 or something like that, 18 or 19. Beyond that is a stretch. Anyway, so this was divisible. 13 and 97. 13 and 97 here. 97 was here, and 91 can be written as 13 into 7. That's why tables are important. If you have a good hang of tables, then it'll be very easy. It'll be super easy for you. So then it got cancelled, and henceforth it's completely divisible. So the remainder is 0. Right? So it's completely divisible. Now the next question is this. The smallest number greater than 1000, which is divisible by anyone, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, and leaves the remainder 3. So initially I started with trying to see, like, if you try to, like, add 3 into this, and then try to solve these questions. So if you had 1066, then 1066 it'll be, then it'll be is it completely divisible by 3? It's not, right? So 1063 is 1066, and 6 plus 6 is 12, 12 plus 1 is 13. 13 is not divisible by 6 or 9, because for 6 you have to know the divisibility theorem, right? It's 2 and 3. So this is gone. I eliminated this. Then I checked for this one. Again, it wasn't happening. And then I checked like a couple of numbers. Then I checked for 1073. I thought 15 was because it was 107 and 15 is there, so I know 15 is stable. It was easier to then figure out. So then 7 was the remainder, which is absurd, right? So then this was there, so I found the answer as this. But since all these numbers are given, it's important to solve it in another method, which is the LCM method. So it has to be divisible by all these numbers. Okay, and these numbers are a lot, and I don't remember 18 stable that well. So then what you need to do is the proper method, and what you should actually do is taking the LCM. Once you take the LCM, that comes down to 180. Okay, why are we taking LCM? Because it has to be, it has to be divisible by this and leaves the remainder 3. Matlab, if you do -3 or +3, then it has to be divisible by these things. So with this you can find this, right? And then once you get the LCM, you need the smallest number which is greater than 1000. So you have to see the which is you have to do +-3, right? Before that you need to find which is complete, which 180's multiple. And 180's multiple I tried with, obviously 10 is 1800, which is a lot, and then I tried with 5, which is 900, then 6, it came out to 1080, which is a small number, right? Now small number you have to do +-3, and I got 1077, and okay, no, this is for -3, this is for +3, my bad. And 1083 was in the option, so that is how I got the answer. And this is definitely a better method, and good, this is what we should do, not what I did earlier. Okay, now this is the other question. We had to find the smallest number. Okay, so this one is it's very easy. There's 240 here, then 4 power 18 can be written as 2 power 36, like this, right? 2 square is 4, and then you can write it as 2 square, because that will be easier to compare with 2 power 40, right? And that's how you get to 2 power 36, 2 power 36, 2 power 40. So this is the biggest. And now only two things are to be compared, 2 power 40 and 3 power 21. Now when you're comparing these, I forgot about logarithms and was doing this. This is not correct. Alright, this is wrong. I mean, it's obviously wrong, but I don't know what was in my mind. So, and then I wasn't getting the answer, so I checked the solution. The solution was okay, it's logarithm. Then I was alright, I should have done this. Alright, so this is the method, logarithms. You're supposed to take the log of this number, and then it's super easy. So this log method, you have to remember logs, because we don't get to use our calculators, and logarithms table is not given, obviously, so then you won't be able to find the log. You have to memorize these logarithm values. I mean, if you want to, you can. It's if you do a couple of questions, maybe 10-15 questions, and you'll get a hang of it. All right, anyways, now I'll be doing the other questions.